everybody. Welcome to the Scales Above, feature D&D campaign by Roll for Damage. It is an offshoot of the Rise of Tiamat book from Wizards of the Coast. Now that I've gotten all the brands out of the way, welcome. We are going to play some games, and we're going to go around and say who these people are before us, starting with Shro.
Oh, I'm honored to be the first one today. Yay. Hi, everybody. I'm Shro, or Sarah, some of you might know me as. I basically exist here or in the meat space. Hurrah. I'm going to be playing our second fiddle barbarian today. Yes, second fiddle to Sloane. I can see her happiness about that. I'll be playing Tig. She's here just to try and do her darndest to help out and not understand the consequences of her actions. So let's see how that goes and see if she can really just help is her main goal. So let's see how that works out. I'm going to pass it to Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby, or Whistle While You Work, or Shibby Dibby Doo, or on Twitch, I'm Shadoodles because somebody took my Twitch name. I'm a Twitter artist, a Twitch streamer, and I made a series of videos about my stories in D&D. Now I'm over here as a regular on Roll for Damage. I play in our World of Darkness game on Thursdays with run by Rogue Uzu, but tonight I will be playing Nia Arian, who is our child, just child. I can't really call her problem child anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this at Shannon.
That's me. Hello, everybody. I'm Shannon. I am one of two people here from Paradise Productions. I am our community manager as well as our party rogue. We only have 2 sessions left in that. Holy crap. 2 sessions left for our main campaign, Advantage of Paradise, which is on Mondays. And that live stream's actually been nominated for several awards at the New Jersey Web Fest, which Sean and I will be going to this weekend. Very excited. So fingers crossed there, but it's just an honor to be nominated amongst so many amazing other creators. So I play Scarlett over there. I love her to pieces and I'm not ready to let her go. So we'll see how that, we'll see how that goes. But tonight I will be playing Sloane, to continue with Shro's analogy here, first fiddle barbarian, but I believe we are 2/3 of battle broads and we get shit done. So yeah, I'll be passing this to my partner, and I don't know which way I'm supposed to point, to Sean. That way, this way, it goes that way.
Sure. I can't see. Nope, you're the wrong way.
Fuck.
I'm Sean. I am to the left of Shannon on the overlay, not to the right.
Tried to judge it based on my background, and it didn't work.
I am the creative director of Paradise Productions, as well as the DM for our flagship show, Advantage in Paradise, which is, as Shannon said, ending in 2 weeks or so. Well, we, depending on things, there's only 2 more episodes. We're going to maximize our time in those 2 episodes. And then we are going to do hopefully, an epilogue episode where we can...
This is news to me.
It's because you logged off early last week. Not a full session. So we don't waste time in the final episode epiloguing.
That's
at the
fair.
End. Because we want to make sure we get to the end with Shannon still here.
Yes.
Not after the baby comes. So I am also a regular here as Auric Solaris, the Time Man, wizard boy, who is immortal, lost a soul, got a soul, and is kind of chaperoning the battle broads. and is I'm also occasional guide for quest games here on Roll for Damage, set in my homebrew science fantasy world of Arden. And that's a me. I think that's everything. I am me.
That's everything I am.
Did you say you're the creative director?
I did.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sucks, right? Right? I know when you said it, and then
Did you say that you were the community manager?
Yes, I did.
I don't think
It's
she
like
did.
The first thing.
I
I
don't
so
remember.
fucking did because I watched
Nah.
Sean Nutta's head as I said it. So
Okay.
I said it. What?
What did we talk about taking the bait?
Learning is not taking place.
Hi,
Point
my
Sean.
name is
Oh my
Nova.
God.
I am the instigator of Shannon's torment here.
Just a bit.
And the DM and guy that runs Roll for Damage. Though I get a lot of help from these lovely people, especially Shelby, who does the teching for the game that she plays in, the Water Darkness game run by Rogue Uzu, which I don't think has been run for a couple weeks, but we'll be back soon, I'm very sure.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's week after next. Like Kelsey's moving, so there's just
Yeah.
fun stuff with that. So
That's okay. Right, so these lovely folks have been diving into the depths of Zonthal's tower. They have reached the dungeons. They got past a couple elementals. I won't go too much into the recap because I will let someone else do it more in its entirety. But I think they were having a bit of a split decision at the moment. So, I think they had said they're going up the stairs, which is was the decision made right before we cut off for the week. But you know what? I'm gonna be completely random with the recap this week. Everyone gets a chance to do it. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Everyone give me a number.
7.
4.
3.
2.
Okay. Shelby, you're up. It was 5.
Oh, okay, cool.
What?
I believe we started last. Now, I believe we started last week after going through the sundial puzzle after the madness in the hedges, and so the party fell into a room with symbols all along the wall. We spent a good amount of time deciphering said symbols, and then we figured out to hit a symbol on the wall that it would teleport us around. And we basically just spent a lot of time teleporting into places, beating the living hell out of anything in those places, like sentient bones, cultists. Neo ran in and shanked a man 6 times in 6 seconds and then got time stopped. Then I believe Shro came in and beat this man into submission. See, Kyle's happy with my recap.
No, I'm watching
already.
Sean. That's it.
We got our I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. There's a lot of like multiple combats, but small combats, and eventually we found our way into this little dungeon, where we discovered that the immortal is down here. And he's in a room right in front of us with the door shut. And Oric's about to put an immovable rod there. But also Nia kind of wanted to fight him. And then they all threw her up the stairs. So I think that's where we are now. It was a lot of just moving around and fighting stuff. Not a lot of like lore dumped onto us.
Destroyed that one man's life, though.
Yeah.
The guy
Leader
that
of the
keeps-
cult.
keeps
Yeah,
regenerating, and
that
he's
was
like,
fun.
please leave me alone.
That was so much fun.
I
I
wrecked
regret
his
all
life.
my actions and life choices.
He was the only
Yeah.
smart one to surrender and also renounce the cult, and he's probably going to take many months to heal, even with his weird regenerative abilities.
Okay. So, can I just make sure we're clear here that you're all heading up the stairs, or are you just going to throw a movable rod, something like a stick in the keyhole, just so it doesn't, and that's it? Like,
Yeah,
plug,
exactly. I was gonna
leave.
Yeah, I was gonna take it. To
Yeah,
put it
I gave
across
him
so
a
that
twig.
Yeah, something that can put over the keyhole and kind of have it be enough to block the door. And I will cast a movable object on it.
Okay. All right. So, with a flourish, that stick stays right there. It'd be really funny if the door opened inwards. But no, it's stuck. It's stuck. Yes.
I have a question, and it's about a fighter feature I have.
I'm
It's
worried.
the survivor from your fighter rework.
Yeah.
At 17th level, you attain the pinnacle of resilience in battle. At the start of each of your turns, you regain 1 hit points equal to 5 plus your con. Does that only trigger when you say initiative, or is that just up until I'm at half health?
Since it's the
It's technically
exact
every
same
6
as
seconds.
champion, let me just have a look in the rulebook.
So I'm curious if Nia can start healing over time, maybe, and not be at 1/3 of her health.
Would be a very useful
At
thing
the
to
start
have
of
right
each of your
about now.
turns, you regain hit points equal to 5 plus your constitution modifier if you have no more than half hit points left. So you will slowly heal up to half your hit points.
Can I, for the sake of posterity, just move myself up to that, since that would literally be like 4 or 5 minutes to get me up there?
Yeah, I'm right with it. No problem.
Cool, thank you, Kyle.
That's like one of the things that it's one of the only fighter types that actually has like a way to not just get knocked out. If you don't put it down, it just heals.
Nice.
Yeah, you don't
Okay,
get.
how much is this doorway?
I'm just gonna say it's just a standard wooden door. So let's go with like, I don't know, 75 pounds.
Cool, just checking. Just I was seeing if I could just cast a movable object on the door, but it's too heavy. It wouldn't work.
Better. I
It's
feel like I
too
can
big of a door.
handle being hit more than once now.
I snapped off one of my antler twigs and gave it to Iki.
So I just reread part of this book, and those stairs meant to go down, but fuck it, they're going up now.
They can go up and then down.
Oh,
yeah,
we should get a net,
Stairs.
like
We
a
just
lightweight
go 2
net
stairs.
that we can just put over
Sean,
doors.
now is not the time for this.
Yeah, but I'm just realizing, like, I should have bought a nice lightweight net that I could then make weigh
Oh, nets are
20,000
broken.
pounds.
Technically, you could make that out of like people's hair, just like.
Also, I
You know,
have 50 feet
that's
of
spider
rope. We
webs.
could make a net.
All right. Anyways, moving on. So, Nia starts to ascend the stairs, gets top and sees that there's a door there. You all catch up behind her after the immovable object. Are you prepared? Are you ready for the next thing? There seems to be no seam, like no gap under the door to the sides. There's no keyhole, but like if you start to try the handle, there's a bit of resistance to it.
It's just, sorry, it's just a door.
It's just a door.
Iki, we go this way.
Twitch every time you say icky.
Yes,
Are you
but I
okay?
suppose we should be forming into a formation of sorts to make sure we're optimizing our entrance into any unknown space.
Let's me go first.
Yeah, get Big Muscle to do it. I'll just be like, step back a little bit from Slow and just be like, she bigger than Tig now. It's her problem. Bye bye. Move to the back.
Okay, so you move up, Sloan, and you
Yep.
open the door.
Yep. Carefully. I was gonna kick it. But
So-
I decided not to.
Turn the handle. Push it open. Before I continue, can anyone hear the music? For me, it's just not coming through.
Oh, I don't have Sirenscape right now, so.
Audience,
On
if you
the
could hear the
laptop,
music, let me know.
unfortunately.
It's showing playing
I'll
in my
check for it.
Sirenscape player, but it's also being weird.
It is. You can hear it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
Continuing on then. You
at a good level.
Oh, thank you. Extra information is always helpful. You start pushing the door open, and you see that it's like a thick fog that obscures everything. It doesn't roll out of the room. It's just like a wall of fog.
Anybody have anything that can get rid of fog?
Can I put my hand in it?
Yeah, it's a little bit cold to the touch, but does nothing else.
What happens if I try and blow on it?
It ripples, but doesn't actually move out. Like doesn't leave. It just kind of stays there.
Can I peek my head in? Not like fully cross over the head threshold, but just see if I can see anything past. Is it like when you go
I
to
just
a Dark
like-
Souls
I just
boss
like the
and
idea
there's like the fog?
that she'd find like a pool of like liquid and be like, I wonder what this is. Head goes in.
I hold her hand as she sticks her head in the fog. in
Yep.
case
So
it
you
sucks
stick
her in.
you stick
Again,
your
I'm
head
just
in.
thinking like it's the Dark Souls fog curtain.
Okay. You stick your head in.
That's right.
More fog. It's very thick. You can't see more than about 6 inches in front of your face.
Pull back before a random guillotine blade comes and cuts my head off.
Did you see anything?
No, it's too thick.
I can do something, but it's either very loud or will make it worse, but also might fix.
What is it?
How could it make it worse?
Could make more fog.
We already can't see through it, so.
I know, but this time Tig has made it, and then Tig can control it. Or maybe it might get rid of it. Tig doesn't know. Tig's never tried.
What is it that you're going to try?
Trying to see if we can magically move the fog. Do you know
Yeah,
dust?
Tig make
I meant specifically.
Tig make her own fog cloud, and get rid of the fog that's here. Like push away,
I suppose
But
it's
it
worth a
won't.
try.
or Tig can do like stomp on ground, and it makes a big whoosh go this way, and everything goes far away for like 10
That is what
footses.
I was thinking.
It's
Maybe
very
try
loud
that
though.
First.
Like from sky kind of sound.
Ah,
Just goes in wave that way.
Thunderwave.
That. Yeah. Yeah, underwear.
I'd say it's a fair attempt. I have nothing that can help here. Unless I waste very, very powerful magic.
No. You keep your fancy magic stuffs.
I can send lights in, but it'll just be fog
Yeah.
that's lit up.
So Tig can try
Wait.
underwear, or Tig can try making more fog.
Let's try
before we
underwear.
We're gonna try underwear?
Wait,
Before
wait.
we try that, can I just scout up the hall and make sure there isn't a cultist right there about to hear all of that and come rushing down?
That's a good idea.
When you say up the hall, you mean back the way you came, or
Is this where are we on this map here?
all right? Here,
Is
let
this
me.
not
1 second.
oh,
I will transfer us to the combat overlay. Please be there. I can do it. Studio mode thing. Good job, me. Wrong one. Right one. Sorry. Transition. All right. So I'm gonna move you, and you. So there's meant to be a door at the top of those stairs, which is so like near you'd actually be closer to like back. You know, here next to Sloan.
Oh, I see. There's a door that's blocking all of this, not just the.
Oh,
you
okay.
could
I
say.
thought we were at that office door. Never mind then. Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. This is because I made the mistake about ascending, descending. But fine. because you can't. If it's
Oh,
descending,
I
you wouldn't be
see.
able to see until
Yep,
you're
yep, I
down
see
there,
what your
right?
problem
So
is. Yeah.
You're good.
Then underwear it
move
is.
away.
Okay, so underwear. Okay.
Tig uses
Yes.
underwear. It's super effective.
Okay, Tig, put on underwear spell.
I'm gonna
So
cover
you
my
cast
ears.
Thunderwave.
I cast Thunderwave.
This is using your Druid levels.
Yes.
Druid levels you gave up when you gave them to Auric to give him back an
These
eye.
are the spells on my thing that
Oh,
you
wait.
gave me.
Let me
I
double
still
check.
got Thunderwave.
Let me double check. I'm pretty
Oops,
sure
wrong campaign.
what's going to happen is you're going to stomp on the ground, nothing happened, you go, oh. We'll see.
It's okay. Because the thing is, like, Tig knows she gave up some things to Auric, but she hasn't tried to do these things since doing it.
I forgot I have a druid level.
Yes, so you sit there and you go, underwear, and stomp the ground as hard as you can, and you pretty much just jar your foot and knee a little bit. Make a strength check for me.
Okay.
See if your foot gets stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Shatters the stone floor.
Can someone roll a dice for me?
Yeah,
My
I got
dice
you.
bag's up there. I just realized.
Go get your dice bag.
I rolled it. I rolled a 19.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're
27.
So
Woo!
your foot
Battle
goes
rods.
slamming into the floor. It sinks in a good half a foot. And it kind of takes a minute to yank out. Nothing happens. No spell went off, and you're not sure why. You can make an intelligence check if you want. Let's try to remember.
Sure. Intelligence. Shannon, can you roll for me again? I'll go get my dice bag after this.
If I ignite
That's a
up,
3.
Excellent. 0.
if
It
I
makes no
ignite-
sense, and you hate it. You stomp again and again and again, just making a bigger hole
I'm
in
just
the
gonna,
floor.
start doing that. Like,
if
it's
I
not
ignite
working.
my sunblade, it gives off light. It gives
Yeah.
like a 10-foot radius of light, and I stick that through. Is the light completely obscured?
There's light, but you still can't see through the fog.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
seeing if I'm trying to gauge how thick the fog is. If this is a magical fog,
Super
like,
thick.
Cool. Can I just
So-
walk into it since I
Yep.
think that's what we're supposed to do?
Yep. Start walking
I
in.
follow close
You-
behind.
Yep, that's 2 people. Anyone else?
I'm just throwing a tantrum until Icky tells me to go.
I will. Yeah, I'll give her a quick come on, and I'll follow. But
This is so stupid. Fine.
do I have this druid level I have?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I made a little extra character sheet to have it, so I have my like whatever the druid would have. I did not pick Thunderwave, so I don't have that. But how does this work for spell slots, Nova? Is this use my wizard spell slots?
It's the exact same as multiclassing.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, that makes sense. Because the way you always talked about it was like it was a separate thing.
No,
okay.
it's just, that. Yeah, that would make things way too difficult. I can't be bothered doing that.
Okay, well then I
just
should
multiclass it. Multiclass
okay,
that shit.
that makes things easier. All right, cool. Just checking. I will. That's not going to make me do anything different. I'm still just going to
Okay.
follow.
What is going on my screen? I keep saying weird random things.
We're just
Interesting.
walking through the fog. I'm just going to be like kicking.
So the moment,
debris.
one sec. The last person that crosses the threshold of the door woof, slams closed, and that slam blasts the fog away. You are walking down a hallway or a walkway that appears to stretch across infinite space. Thousands of stars twinkle in unfamiliar constellations, and meteors streak through the vastness above you and below the path. Just past the top of the stairs, a door framed by nothingness rises from the path. 50 feet beyond that, the path meets an intersection with another door straight ahead. So there's the door behind you and the door ahead.
Keep going to the door ahead. Is it locked?
As you start walking, a man just sort of appears about 25 feet down, just like materializes out of the space.
First
Man-
of all, Tig go and cast a spell. Then Tig walk through the door, and now the door locks itself. And now this. Tig can't do anything right now, apparently.
As
Tig, it's okay. We need to learn how to process our emotions when we're upset.
Emotions are stupid.
as you guys are
I
distracted,
agree.
can I get
So
everyone to make
stupid.
a dex save?
Oh dear.
As
I'm
a
gonna go get my dice.
small school of meteors comes crashing through you.
23.
You're fine. You duck and you're good.
21. Oh, 22.
You're good. You're good. You just kind of Kylo Ren freeze them in space and just
I got a 12.
you have one like
Oh my god.
bounce off your shoulder without getting a solid hit, but you take no damage. Little scorch mark on your armor. Shro,
It's a -2.
on your dex save,
Oh
Yeah,
no.
on both rolls.
Oh no.
I got a 2 on.
what is your dexterity?
For my saving throws, it's a. Oh wait, no. I thought it said -4. I need to zoom in on this. It's a +4, so 6.
On both? 6 on both though.
Yep, I rolled a 2 on both my favorite dice, so they're going back in the bag because they failed me. How dare
You take. Oh no! Oh wait, where's my dice?
you? Come on,
Okay.
hit me.
Oh no, I used all my paintbrushes.
You
You
take.
know why this is happening, right? It's because
You-
suddenly I don't think I'm the best barbarian.
You
So
take-
my
Oh, your confidence.
You take 12 points of damage and you fall into infinite space. Tig is gone.
okay, bye.
Well,
We can't try to catch her hand or anything.
Nope, you're all too busy ducking and dodging out the way of these things, and you stand up and she's like, ah! She's gone.
It'd be like,
Oh no.
How far away is this guy?
Icky, save me.
I could use a.
He's 20 feet
Stupid.
ahead of you, and he's like, such a shame.
I would like.
What does
to
this guy
rush
look like?
this man.
Tall. Thin.
Tall.
Shut up, Shannon.
Does anybody oppose me trying to go up and
Tall,
shank this
thin.
guy? Because I'm going to shank.
Attractive. He has a bit of facial hair. He's wearing a suit with a 3/4 length coat.
Wait, is this the guy we saw before?
It is the guy you saw before.
Okay, cool. Just double checking that. I'm not.
Nia wasn't there though.
What guy was
Oh, that's right. Nia wasn't there.
So,
Wait.
are you going to go run up and shank? You said you're going to go run up and shank, so I want
Wait,
you to roll initiative.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't
no,
have.
I
I
would-
didn't have
that.
context. I didn't have context.
Yeah, but you didn't
Yeah, but
know
you weren't there.
for this, so you just see a man.
As she starts to run up to do that, Oric would yell, "No, Nia, no!"
No, stop. This
Yeah.
guy. I have self-control.
Okay. I
don't
want
remember.
to see Nia get slapped. Alright, anyways.
Who the hell is this?
He sees you
What
like
did
come
you
to a
do
halt
with Tig?
in front of he's like, good choice, child. I did nothing to Tig. She did not take care of the dangers in this place. I told you I'd see you again.
So this is not your space. You're just here.
Yes, it is a bridge to everywhere.
Who is this? I'm looking back at Oric.
Would you like to introduce yourself to our friend?
You may call me Half.
Ah, now I remember.
I like to imagine
I know
Sloan
what-
literally did.
Yes,
I-
literally. That was
Oh, that's right.
100%. That was 100% in character.
I feel like this is absolutely just my exhausted brain. I have no idea what's going on.
You've never met this guy.
Yeah, you weren't part of our shared dream.
Right.
Nia, this is an amalgam of some sort of part of us. It's very strange to even hear myself say it.
Thank you for your mind, was lost for a while.
Sorry, what?
Makes sense. I am here to help in any way I can, at least until the end of this bridge. Do you have any questions? I do have something for you, young. And he pulls out a scroll. Came here in search of a book, yes?
That is correct.
An associate of mine borrowed it. So he gives you this, saying you'll know when to use it. And he passes his scroll to you. I'm going to send you what it says without
Whispers.
telling you. Yes, whispers.
Digital whispers.
Digital whispers.
There you go.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I just gave Wayward 5 that same scroll.
Oh, nice. Okay. Shannon
feverishly
checks notes.
Put the notes
You
down.
Shannon, no metagaming.
4.
Shannon.
I don't know which one it is.
That's true. She'd have no.
I have no idea.
1 and 4.
I did
What
not
is
think
it,
to
Ulrich?
take- She might take time to turn. However, if you wish to meet my friend, he resides in Kanak.
Where was that?
Kanak. The 8th lane. Cain. You'll probably have trouble getting there, but once you're there, he will welcome you.
Is this some
So-
sort of demon?
Oh, filthy demon.
Devil, I'm sorry. Mephistopheles?
The very same. Now, I have been given leave to make certain bargains to help you on your journey. Less strings attached than normal, because the Lords of Law wish for you to succeed.
Why?
Well, the Lords of Law enjoy things with structure. And unfortunately, if the horsemen win, there will be no law, chaos, nothing. Structure as everything becomes unbound.
What sort of deals?
Whatever you wish.
You're starting to sound like a devil.
Well, shoe fit. I can make bargains. You need to request something. Maybe not give it to you immediately. Turn it with a contract. Get out of here. Or any passage between here and there. You exit reality. But it's hard to enter here. There are rules, you see. The material plane is off limits, at least until cracks widen.
So this will take us I'm understanding you correctly. We are somewhere in between right now.
Zonthal was one of the first Dunamancers, at least of this plane. Within this sphere. He wanted to see how far he could push his powers over space, time, forces that bind. Created this hallway. Look out. Meditate.
I can commiserate with that.
I would beware stepping off the hall. If you're lucky, be caught by one of the teleportation circles here within the tower. If you're unlucky, you could end up anywhere. If you're really unlucky, fall forever.
Well, we need to find someone still within Zonthal's lair before our enemies find him. He told us to meet him at the lowest dungeon.
I did see him pass, not particularly hale and healthy. Grievous wounds.
Did he make it? Did he make it through this part, or are we especially locked here?
He made it through this. Time here moves slowly. We have currently all the time in the world to convert. However, once you pass beyond the threshold, he nods towards the end. Time will start ticking down again. You'll have to make haste.
Just as I theorized. Considering all the other qualities of this tower and its denizens. Well then, can you show us the way? Or did you show him the way? You make it on his own.
I did not appear before him. I was waiting for you.
Ah, so he made it of his own wits.
He did. He knows his place. I can see that you're all wanting to press on. So if there's anything any bargain struck, any information needed, I can give information freely. But power, item, transport, 1,000 other things require some sort of pact. The way of things. I can see the hollowness inside young Neil. The lack of what she once had. And I can see the power bulging beneath the flesh of stone. She is an instant from becoming. You're not too dissimilar, young Ori, though it is your own power grown and not that taken from another. I was both born from 4 of you and have existed since the start of the sphere. I know many things. Ask if you need something, if you want to know something, but do not tarry.
Are we standing on a bridge right now?
Yeah, yeah. You're standing effectively on a bridge.
So when Tig got hit with the meteors, did she fall off the bridge?
Yes, but it's like endless space beneath the bridge, so she disappeared into nothing.
So while they're talking, can I like stick my hands out and just see if Tig falls into them at some point?
Sure. So you just stand there for like the last 5-6 minutes while we've been talking.
On that side, and then on the other side.
As you change,
I'm
whoosh.
imagining just like portals. Just
Damn it!
No,
Yeah,
like
so
literally,
now Sloane's running back and forth trying to catch you.
you didn't see her go past. It's literally like endless.
Okay.
She could fall for a million years and you'd not see her again.
Bye bye.
We cannot go on without Tig. We need to get her back.
A bargain of transportation for one of yours?
If that's what it takes.
With a small nudge, I believe I could have her land in the right place. Is there anything else?
Do you know more about the Well of Dragons?
Yes, I do.
The White Queen is there.
People think she is there.
Hmm.
She has absorbed power. The blue head resides below this tower, or did. She consumed much of its power.
I suppose that's what the cultists were trying to resurrect? Or
No.
raise, animate?
No. It did that itself.
Ah.
It took steps to regain its immortality. It is also considering the White Queen an enemy. Maybe open to discussion should you find.
What help is there in pitting the heads against each other if we need Tiamat to fight?
I think you would find that the blue head would prefer to continue existing, wiped out by its sister. Combining into Tiamat is definitely a way that it will continue existing in some small part. However, the blood of the sister raises the brother, and the brother is also. Funny thing about prophecies, as he looks towards Nia. Occasionally they can have more than one meaning if acted on the right time. And maybe blood of the sister, Aryan, could raise the brother. I can see you talking. No sound. Come closer to
Help if I unmuted my voice. What are you talking about?
His eyes flick towards Sloane, then back towards you.
I think you know what he means, Nia.
You can get him out.
You can get him out. I can make him sane.
How? What do I need to do?
Simple. If you get down there, complete the prophecy, Tiamat Bahamut. At about the same time offer your blood. Maybe draw your brother out. I will weave enchantments to make sure he remembers nothing of his time trapped in this realm. Though his body is long since gone, there's another he could. If the sister were to share,
Another god. I'm surrounded by gods.
Not quite, young Auric.
Is this why the court was after those with dragon blood?
No, there's part of the spell. To raise Tiamat requires the sacrifice of those touched by dragon, the daughters.
Oric's eyes dart to Sloane and then back to Half.
Everybody looking at me.
She's... However, you need to make a decision, Sloane. The armies of El and those of the Abyss are currently working the same goal. It has been more than half a millennia since such a thing has happened. When you fully become what you're destined to be, Queen in Red, will you fight for the same goal? Raising Tiamat, destroying the horsemen as best we can. No matter what it takes. Those of the upper planes refuse. They think that they are so noble, saving 5 people, sacrificing millions by not making the hard choice. Every time whittling away their armies, they cannot stand against the coming conflict. You all have made hard choices, hardened your souls to be what you need to be. It is why we believe you are the ones. Not, you didn't start destined. You have shaped destiny around each of you.
I don't know what to say.
Two choices then. If you do become full avatar of a god and hold some sway, becoming queen of an abyssal realm, you will always do your best to fight for the cause of heaven. Maybe we could make you an archdevil of some sort, as opposed to a chaotic creature of rage and violence. Give you more purpose. Secondly, should you find a way, you do whatever you can to kill or lock away War, who is coming. She wants her steed. She thinks the best one available is the red head. If she claims it, Tiamat loses, no longer able to combine. There's a lot of power beneath this tower. Enough to rip through the realms. If she does so, she could very well succeed. Fallen angel. Now, I have talked enough. What do you need? What do you want? He holds up a hand and shows Tig falling nigh on endlessly.
Well,
Swimming in space.
That is an easy one to start with. We need Tig back. So how do we do that?
Agree to the promise I wish of you, the one I just voiced.
It's a very big promise.
That you will fight against the horsemen, something you're already doing, and that you will, instead of being so anarchic, you will help your future king become more lawful. Follow certain rules, that is all.
It's to take Ursamir from a demon to a devil of sorts. Creature still quite vicious, but more ordered.
Exactly. Less mindless bloodshed and more smiting of foes that deserve it, mostly on the battlefield. We can't have him killing everything he comes across.
That's what I've been saying.
You've been saying that to me.
Me, it seems like a win-win for you.
You are already bound. This would mean less chance of you killing innocents. I'm sure it will still result in it, but less.
But the other part, we need to stop the horsemen from rising. Is that
That is
part
what-
of that?
That is what we're
Something
doing.
you're
with
already
Tiamat.
doing.
We're raising Tiamat to stop the horsemen.
Yes. Just do your best. I believe you all have the ability to do what I'm asking. You need time to think. Perhaps Nia would like to make some sort of agreement. Maybe or I'll give
I
you a
don't
minute.
want to go first.
Nia, I've given you knowledge. Do you wish this spell of
I don't know what I can offer you.
you have knowledge of a group of individuals who put a wrench in the work of certain gods, allies of mine. I wish for them to be removed.
Okay. Sorry, Shelby's processing that as Nia.
All of you,
And she like kind of reaches up and she touches like the gold rose that is like planted into her head because of Tig.
going to add something. Usually a bargain with the devil, creature from the lower planes, damns a soul. I promise to expunge your past. You get a fresh start from here. Your actions from now on will decide where you go.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Do you guys remember
all
when I said that Nia was at a crossroads this
Yeah.
season? I think that I think I'm at the juncture now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Freedom in exchange, freedom and your god back to exchange for killing your other set of friends.
Some of you are destined for hell, the abyss, or nothingness. Can set you free of such a fate. Walk the steps of righteousness to reach a higher place.
How many of the five are left? I know one died recently.
By my count, there are 3.
Which ones?
Flesh, pain, and their leader, Sam.
Okay.
Okay. And he pulls off a small silvered ring and gives it to you. If you manage to give your blood to raise your brother, this ring will do everything. It will then disappear. If you fail, disappear. And he holds out his hand to shake.
She hesitates for a second, but she does.
Okay. There's, as you pull away, you see that on his palm is now the tattoo of your house crest. And on your palm is a small infernal sigil which then sinks beneath the flesh. It's the pact you guys have just made. I'll show you the sigil later. Break this promise. Ill effect. Now, Auric, you who have made deals with death are the most interesting to me right now. Is there anything you need? For I do have something each of you.
I'm not a huge fan of deals with. Or, I'm sorry, I'm not. I've had bad experiences with pacts.
Well, this one will be straightforward. And I will return with a contract. Written, inked, signed later if you so you can see all the ins and outs of it.
Of course. I suppose I can trust you a little more than the average cosmic presence, since there's a little bit of me in there.
What do you need, Auric?
An acceleration of power comes to mind first, but is also muted by a friendly reminder of a gnawing love in my heart. Assurances of my daughter's safety gnaw at my hunger.
Well, power. That I can do. And with it, you can provide your daughter's safety yourself.
And longevity.
Currently, she is held by the cult, and I cannot break her from the grasp of Tiamat's chosen. For we are in a tenuous alliance to take down the horsemen. However, you are rogue agents, and while you wish to see Tiamat rise, it doesn't mean you have to use. As I said earlier, prophecies are funny things. How about this, Oric? I can have you bypass the silly rule of council. Any school, any time. No drop.
I would be lying if I didn't say that was quite an offer.
On top of this, sure I could acquire a long list of spells.
And what do you ask of me in this exchange?
You ascend to godhood. Deification, which is not far away. I know you can feel it. You are
Yes.
to become a Lord of Law. Replace the judge, that greater deity who holds the status. The concept of law, creature which represents it, is beyond. But becoming the embodiment of time, space, strands of destiny, that is something. The problem we have currently is that our god of law, the judge, is very strict. He doesn't look for the loopholes that allow him to set the universe right that he, in his blindness, has set askew. I believe you, who started as an immortal mortal, would be able to see things differently, whereas he started as one of the heavenly host.
Me, seeing loopholes. I suppose you're right. Come what I hate.
It was already on the cards, and you know. I'm just asking for you to promise to settle with a side. Time and space can be chaotic. People can break the flow, jump back and forward, ruining timelines, creating paradoxes, and destroying. That should be safe. You do not have to side with heaven or hell. be lawful.
Well, angels and demons, devils, fiends, aberrations. Suppose there's a balance to it all.
You want to be that.
I've grown fond of this world. Never much liked it before. And there are things that need to be set straight. He'll walk closer to him and hold his hand out. His spidery hand.
Mm-hmm.
For a firm handshake. I suppose we'll need to cross T's, dot I's in a formal contract, but a show of good faith.
He stretches out a hand, shakes yours, and just a moment superimposed over this entire area, no one else sees this but you, is a devilish form sitting on a throne, holding a scepter. A ruby-tipped scepter. Crown. The deal is struck. We will make sure it is to both our liking. We keep our word. Later, I will have a written contract within the day. If I cannot meet you, it will appear in your person.
So this superimposing image is this. From my understanding, it's almost as if he's standing before this
Yes.
devil sitting on the throne.
Yes,
like
exactly.
he's serving this. Okay, not that he is this devil. Okay.
Yeah, you'd probably be able to see. There's like a thin. For you, actually, you'd see a thin line of web, like it's being puppeted by this devil on the throne. Whether that means it's a part of it or if it's representing it, whatever, that's what you can see.
So you're somewhat of a growth.
I half the whole.
And that is the other.
The other half is long dead.
Oh, that's right. You did tell it. Fair enough.
Sloane, have you made a decision?
I think so. And I'll mimic what Arik did and walk forward holding out my hand.
Okay. You don't get the same image. You shake. And for a moment in your mind's eye, you see you and Ursamir in regal royal gowns with your weapons by your side, with this creature standing before you in your osseous throne room, shaking hands. Then you're back on the bridge. Okay. As he walks off the bridge, he looks over his shoulder to you. I hope to see you all later. When I'm more my greater self. Once again.
Before you go, sort of deals have you made? Half.
Deals have I made?
I know who that was.
Oh. His name is not often spoken. He is many things.
A suggestion.
I am many things. I could not be here without flesh, heart, soul, mind. But my spirit, why really sits on a bottom. I am every deed. I am every bargain, every promise, every law. I will see you later, Warwick. As he steps off the bridge, you just see Tig swim onto the bridge and then stop. Tig, who is chewing.
Stardust is yummy.
This
Space is weird.
indeed it is.
Would you like to take a short break, folks? Since that was a long affair
Yes,
that's left
please.
you all thinking about stuff.
I
Okay.
have so many notes.
I thought you might. All right, we're going to take a very quick break. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. I can't hear the music at all, so I hope it's been playing most of the time. It does seem to stop every now and again, and I try to start it up. I'm sorry. Wave goodbye, everyone. We're going on a break. Let's go. Wave harder.
See you soon.
Hey guys, and welcome back
Hi.
to Roll for Damage. Oh, hi, Sean. You want to do this bit? You can welcome everyone back. Go for it.
Welcome back to Roll for Damage. Oh, Shro, you want to do this bit?
No.
Just pass it along.
So, before we continue, I'm going to get Shelby. Roll a d6, please.
Uh-oh.
And just tell me what the number is.
Okay. I'm scared.
It's alright, don't be scared. It's just your fate. In your hands.
2.
2. Alright, Sean, d6.
4.
Sarah, roll a d4. She was prepped for the d6, I guarantee it. You're also muted, honey.
I was prepped with a D6. I rolled a 3 on the D4.
3. Okay.
Why are you tapping these numbers at me?
Just so I remember them and I don't just accept it.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get. Can I get Sean? Roll me
Yes.
a D100.
Ooh, fun.
Never good.
Ever good. I
Ever.
always have bad luck. with
Percentile
these.
dice are the scariest dice.
41.
Shelby, D100.
Hold on. I have to do this all manually today, or digitally today. I don't have my dice. 30.
30.
Mm-hmm. 30.
Sarah, D100.
I already hate this. No, that's D8. There you are. 80.
Ooh.
Lastly, Sean, D100.
Yeah. 2? Uh-oh.
There might even be another one.
27.
Okay. Now, there is one more for Sean. And guys, I know it must seem weird me just yelling at them to roll dice, and I don't know where my Dungeon Master's book is. Yes, but... Okay.
Right.
No, that's Curse of Strahd. It's the same color, but
He's instilling fear into us systematically.
Yep.
Oh, he did that to me a long time ago. All
No,
right.
but the dice rolls could
Shelby's
mean
immune.
nothing. We might only need one dice roll.
I have 400 D&D books, and the one I need I cannot find.
20.
That reminds me, I found like one more D&D book in the garage yesterday.
Which one is it?
I think it was D&D or it's in your DM's box with another couple hundred dice.
Oh, okay.
It's with the stuff from from Hera's campaign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking for my DM. Can't see it. So it'll have to be done
I can
later.
go grab mine.
If you really want to, you can. But we can just continue on, I think.
He's gonna go grab it.
Okay. So what we're rolling up right now is a dragon horde that is below the tower.
I hate you.
Including curses, how to break it, what items are in it, are they cursed, are they sentient, all that sort of stuff. I figured it'd be better to do it on stream so that when I tell you roughly how much you find, you can see exactly where you got it from.
Fair enough.
Why can't I find it? So
Much what?
Bloody hordes of gold. It's never a good thing. It's never a good thing.
It is a good thing. Alright.
No!
I need you to find the magic item table D for me.
D?
D. And then I'm going to roll the D100 for this one. Actually, Shelby, Sarah, roll me a D100.
Got it. 90.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, my D100s always roll very high.
Oh, I just understood what. Okay, that's okay. I just looked at what you're rolling on. The horrid one.
Yeah.
All right, I got magic item table D.
Okay.
Could you stop that?
I want you to type to me. Don't say it. Type to me.
Oh,
What 91 on the D100 for? It is a D100, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Type. 91, you said. 91.
I'm low-key hoping it's like a magic carpet or a magic broom. And it's like
All right.
Aladdin
and
and
then
the Cave of Wonders.
table H, a 9.
Got it. H. 9, you said?
Yep. And then there's one more that I just rolled, and that's all you're getting for now. And then we'll go back to the actual game.
Okay. What's the last one?
Table I. Thanks,
It's
Sarah,
right
for
here.
rolling that. 69. Nice. Yes, we're mature.
All right, I got you there. Good. 69.
Okay, they're pretty good. Alright, cool. So, back to the Campagan. What? You still laughing at Campagan?
Yes.
Okay, so the hallway, as you're... Let me see where I'm at. Alright. So, as you're moving towards the end of the hallway, this cosmic hallway, on your right, you just see that there's another door. It's just like materializes as you get to it. Do you wish that's the one that you're right next to? If you wish to go in.
Yeah, I want to take a look. Fuck it.
Okay. So you're just gonna crack the door open and have a look?
Yep.
Cool. The circular room is obviously a library or study. Its walls lined with bookshelves that extend from the floor to the gently domed ceiling 20 feet overhead. A wheeled ladder is connected to a rail that runs around the curved wall, allowing access to the upper shelves. A delicate, ornate desk stands at the center of the room, surrounded by piles of blank paper. A large map sits on the desk, its corners held down with stones. The blank paper is all the parchment that you'd use for spellbooks and scrolls, and there's also all of the inks there that you'd need for it. There's probably around 1,500 gold worth of materials for writing into spellbooks and things. Yep. Make sure all the ink is stoppered good so you don't just get like random splotches everywhere. I feel like all you are in this place, Auric, is just a janitor. You're just like, oh, look at the mess, it's all going in the bag of holding.
Yeah, I
The
should
bin
have
of
thrown some more
holding.
books in the bag of holding from that other library.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Icky.
library. There's a
Icky.
library here, so.
You bring your library card?
Yes.
Okay, so you all enter the room.
I mean, Nia does.
Icky. Nia's
Yes.
gone.
Well, I'll follow then. Yeah.
And I'm just going to leave Sloane off for now because Shannon is away being pregnant. Pregante. Pregnant.
Pre-gent.
Okay.
Pre-gent.
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Yeah.
Pregnant.
Right. So.
I guess I'll go. I will hold Icky's hand and be like, okay, we're going to go and look at stuff.
Sean.
Stuff.
Auric.
Yes.
Make a
Uh-oh.
make a perception check and an intelligence check.
Perception is a 13.
Yep.
Intelligence is a 10.
You may add your proficiency to it. Are you proficient in you're proficient Arcana? Yeah. So make it your Arcana check actually when you roll that dice. The intelligence.
Oh, okay. Okay, then that changes to a 22.
Okay. Okay.
Only rolled a 5.
As you're looking around, the collection here numbers. You'd have to quickly guess. There's more than 4,000 pamphlets, books, folios, scrolls, tablets. If you was to put it somewhere, it's a ton or two. Like it's between that. It's heavy. There's a lot of shit in here. But also, it would be worth maybe 40,000 gold pieces if you had it all. There is a lot here. This is like a millennia of gathered magical knowledge.
Oh, I want to stay here.
Can I look at the map?
You can in just a moment. As you look around this, Sean, you probably take a good 5 to 10 minutes just having a quick look. Yeah, the most valuable thing you find is a translated, not the original, because the original copy is a highly magical item, but a translated copy of a Book of the Plains. That is the most valuable item that you would find there. At about 2,200 gold pieces for a translated copy. The original, you would know, is a priceless artifact, which both gives you the knowledge and ability to survive the conditions of any plane, and upon reading of the plane, you can successfully, with, if you know the spell, plane shift there to any point on the plane, because the book gives you the knowledge of exactly where you're going with 100% accuracy.
Okay. I'll grab that.
Okay, thought you might. Baby oven is almost done. Yes.
I'm just going to go along the bookshelf and like take one off the bookshelf, open it up and look at it, try and empty it out, and then just throw it over my shoulder, like trying to find something that to Tig looks interesting or has pictures in it.
She starts ripping out pages and eating them.
Yeah, basically just like, oh, this is how you consume knowledge. Just, okay, open.
No, Tig, please do not eat the paper.
But
Don't eat the paper.
It's now worth 25,000 gold pieces in there.
It's not how you gain knowledge.
Yes, it is. That's how Tig does it. See, it's working.
What did you just learn?
Pictures.
You can. What book is she holding?
Pictures in the
A
book.
portfolio of devils and how to summon them. And she ripped out the page that like shows the rituals on how to do it.
Do you know how to summon devils now? Do you know the rituals?
Yep.
Well, then that's enough for you today. And I take the book.
I just unfold this chewed up piece of paper. Yeah. See?
Imagine there's just
So
like a bunch
gone.
of like ritual circle designs that are like blotched out or holes are chewed
it's
into them.
completely unreadable. Cannot be reversed.
I just slap it back in the book and close it.
Ruining the pages around it. Nia,
I'm gonna stuff it in the book in the bag.
Okay.
this map shows a large area of the plane of fire. It is made of some weird waxy parchment. This is highly detailed. It shows where the city of brass is,
I was
and
about to say, is this the city of Prague?
and how to get from there to the plane of the Mad Prince, which is a gateway between plane of fire and Despater's level of hell. You get to skip Avernus. Despater City, the city of Dis, also being like it's effectively a trade route between the two biggest trade ports in existence.
Not touching that.
A quick.
I make many poor decisions. That will not be one of them.
Do you want to make a what the fuck is the check called? Give me a moment. Appraisal. I'm trying to think what it is now, or if it is just appraisal.
Appraisal.
Yeah, it's investigation. We'll go investigation.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
Oh my god, that's a nat 20.
Okay. This is a you've been around a lot of scholars and done translations and stuff, and people that explorers. Minimum 500 gold pieces for this map.
Nia wears gloves. She's gonna roll it up.
Yep.
Like, ooh.
Orc's already
what's
walking
that?
over with the bag of holding.
What's that?
Put her in.
It's got pictures. What is that?
The map. It's a map of a place far away that's really valuable.
Where are we going?
We're not going anywhere with it. God, no, I'm not going to Despater's realm.
Where is this?
The Nine Hells.
Oh, is that a map of hells?
They map to one of the hells.
Ooh, which one?
I just look at Auric like, please explain. I don't know this.
If I saw correctly, quickly, it's a pathway to Dis through.
Where is this?
just past. You go 2 blocks through planes of existence. The first block is the plane of fire and the city of brass, and then into the Mad Prince's territory.
What?
Then into the Mad Prince's territory.
I'm gonna reach in and try and grab the map and be like, okay, this is bad. We get rid of this now. We never go there.
No.
It's this is bad. No.
You don't get the map because they are holding it. You're like reaching in and
I'm-
you're like
I'm
pulling out
shuffling through
like
it.
just crap.
And I immediately
Go back in.
I'm putting things back in and closing the tie strings.
No, Mad Prince is bad. We
Okay,
don't like him. We know.
So
that.
while they're arguing and Auric is exploring the shelves, is there anything else you want to do in there, Nia?
Nia wants to look for a very specific kind of book, since this seems to be a trove of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm either looking on something about the body of Bahamut.
Yep.
Or I want to look for something about the splitting of Tiamat.
Okay. Make a history check.
I'm going to use a daring deed to get advantage on the roll.
Mm-hmm. How many daring deeds do you get a day? I can't remember now.
They're equal to my charisma, but I rolled a couple crits last time. So
Yeah.
They
You
come
get
back
one
when
back.
I roll criticals. Yeah. So
Stupid
I have 3
recycling
left
resources. Yep, continue.
Right now. That was a 23.
Right. That'll do.
You busy
find
dealing with
a text written by Zonthal. Effectively, like draconic gods and where to find them, sort of thing. It's a relatively complete history. Like, you notice there's a lot of books on dragons in here, and it's like he's taken all the relevant knowledge to make a more concise history. So you've opened one as like a lot of just shit and legends and stuff you know not to be true. Like, dragons had 92 wings when they were first, made. And you're like, nope, close. And you find this one, and you're like, oh, okay. You're just flicking through, like, yes, this is the one, but it will take some time to read.
That's valid. That's valid. If I found like a kind of timeline, did I maybe go? Doesn't have to be like a physical thing. I find. I just want to see if I could infer a physical timeline for when half dragons kind of came about. Is there any text on that?
You'll see. There is a thing on half dragons, and that they were made early in the war with the giants as foot soldiers.
Okay. Neat.
Okay.
Yeah. Nia takes the book and she just puts it in her own bag, not the bag of holding.
Next to that one is also a book, Zonthal's Treatise on the Large, and it's all about giants.
She will also put that one in her
Thought you
bag.
might. Cool.
I'd like to quickly go and have a look under this desk. I'm not sure how big the desk is, but given this place is full of books and wisdomness, I'm pretty much just gonna, keep arguing with Auric and then just mumble to myself, and if you Mad Prince is bad, don't like maps that go there, we're gonna go look for other clues for smartness.
Make an investigation check.
Look under the table. I'm not sure how much of good this is going to do, but
Also, I'll say Nia make an investigation check because you're less enthralled than Auric.
investigation. Damn. 9.
Nia investigation.
That dice is bad.
No, that's a 3.
That's better.
Books.
I'm reading a book.
On cooking.
Here's how to cook a
Zonthal's
halfling.
personal recipe book.
Let me.
He liked
just-
soups.
Shepherd's pie. Cook one shepherd.
Nice. Right. You guys find nothing else in that room. You sort of sit there, you look around, you explore. Tiamat Tig, you start lifting like stone tiles off the floor, hoping to find something underneath them. Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking for secret compartments.
Man, if I knew Demiplane right now, I could just shove all these books in there.
Yep, unfortunate. So yeah, there's just nothing.
I
Here.
don't.
Too bad you filled up your mansion.
That's filled with devils.
Yeah,
Demons,
it's too bad
demons.
that you fucked up your mansion.
I didn't have a soul at the time.
So, you leave the room, I guess, at a certain point after, say, 15 minutes of just like, oh wait, we're here on a mission. You like, start moving on.
We don't happen to hear any specific commotion going on towards the immortal direction, do we?
What was that? Say that again. Sorry.
We don't hear any commotion coming up the path whence we came, i.e., we don't hear the immortal.
No, like
do we?
the
Okay.
cosmic / infinite hallway, kind of nothing outside of that, and that you're still in that. Once you get to the end of this hall,
Right,
you
we're
exit
still
it
in
again.
that, sorry. I absolutely forgot we were still in that with the book thing. Cool.
Who's
yeah,
the
yeah.
first person to exit?
Yeah, I'll go. I've got nothing else to find in here. I'm not needed.
I'll follow behind.
Okay. All right. Tig, you're the first person out. Make a dexterity save.
Oh, fuck.
Meteors.
Yes. Not this again!
Yeah, that's why I said who's first person out. I don't know.
16.
Rude.
How much?
16.
That passes. It specifically says at the most inopportune moments, make players take dexterity saves, and if they
That's
fail, they
fantastic.
just get beaten in the head with tiny meteors and fall off the thing. So
I love that.
Yep. You're like, you walk out, you hear, oh, duck, and it's just gone. Little
Do
meteor.
you need me to? Do you
Yeah,
need me to
just-
roll also.
No, it's just one person this time.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I
All right.
missed that 18.
So you head up the hallway.
The hallway.
The hallway.
Hands over my head, just start running.
All right, she gets there, she busts through the door at the end, and you all follow, and you're in a T-junction. Next time I use a map, I'm going to actually build all the walls, not just some of the walls. Yes, you're in a T-junction. Would you like to go forward, left, or right?
Left.
Left.
Left. Okay.
Why do you hate the Mad Prince so much?
Mm.
I know he's not a friendly chap, but
So, no one can really see it, but behind me is the map for the next area. So I'll turn off this battle cam thing here, and we'll just go back to the standard one. Because there's
Okay.
interesting things down here. Main over. Yeah. So, you move down, you see yourself, like, it's a door, that, and you down a bit of a decline into this open cavern. A natural cavern. Quite a large area. And as you first get in there, there is 2 massive hourglasses. The glass globes nearly 15 feet across, with each hourglass rising almost to the ceiling 30 feet overhead. Each is suspended by chains, pulleys, and gears in such a way that it can be turned over to set the sand running. Slumped against the wall, and as you go through, you see there's a path ahead of you that has what looks to be natural sunlight coming through. And sort of slumped against the edge of the cavern there is a cultist. He is holding a blue dragon mask in his red-stained hands, and he is very dead.
where is he? He's at the opening of.
On the far side. So I know
Far
you guys
side.
can kind of see things a little bit here. So like you guys
yeah,
are coming
yeah.
back here, and then it's here, like against the walls.
Oh, I see. On the opposite side of that area.
And then there'd obviously be more
And
here.
those-
But we'll
and that's
ignore that for now.
And there's a cavern that goes through. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
How far away is he?
He is about 60 feet.
it possible to get closer to see a specific cause of death? If this was the
Yeah,
same
you
thing
can you
that
can you
seemed-
can walk up.
Yeah, I want to know if this is the same magic missile wounds.
No, this one he's been stabbed several times. He's also got acid and burn damage, which looks to be from elementals.
Is there? Does it look as though he wandered here and died, as opposed to he fought
Yeah.
and was
Yeah,
killed
so-
here?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
trying to like get down here, and he just
Cool.
had taken too many wounds. It's a little bit too late. About
Oh,
5 minutes
no.
too late. About
Taking
as much too late as it was that you went into a room and spent too long there.
taking the mask.
Yep, you pick it up. It is a little scuffed, a little burnt, a little damaged.
Is there any markings on it, or is it just a blue mask?
It is a blue dragon mask. It has like, if you used to put it on, give your face like the features of a dragon. It wouldn't transform your face. It just, the mask is draconic looking.
Yeah. Because I feel like this is going to be useful. I'm going to hang it on my belt for now
Yeah.
and look to the others.
I suppose we are close now to the blue dragon.
Don't
These
like it here.
these hourglasses that are hanging.
Mhm.
They're completely. Are they completely fed through to one side, or are they currently dropping sand?
It's all fed through to one side. It's all sitting in the bottom. And as I said, there's like chains and stuff to rotate them. You can walk up and start pulling on things. It seems to be another experimental chamber for Zonthal's time manipulations.
Can I
wonder what these do.
examine? You know what? I'm gonna start walking around these hourglasses, looking at the chains. I'd like to, like Auric and Nia and Sloan will probably see Tig start to like hold the chains and sort of feed back to where it's all going and trying to see what connects to what. I'm picturing this as kind of like vines in a tree to see what I could pull so that I could climb up it without it tipping it. So I'm
Oh, I
trying
see.
to
Tell
figure
you
out.
what, make an investigation check, and then I'll see what happens.
Well, I'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I want to see where it might go before I pull something. Investigation?
Mhm.
17.
Ooh, that's not bad. You find two chains, like opening a garage with chains. It's like one goes
Yeah.
up, one goes down. The one that's down right now, you realize is pulled taut. If you was to, you could actually climb up this one and it wouldn't tip because it's already tipped as far back one way as it can go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start climbing up that one. How high up do these hourglasses go? Up to the ceiling?
30 feet. Almost
30
the ceiling.
feet.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'll
Like-
start climbing up that one.
Yep. You're pretty strong. I'm not going to make you make a check. So you get up there, and you can see that there is a like a hatch at the top of one of the hourglasses. There's enough room for someone to there's like a torso size space at the top, and you can see that there is small shiny things sort of just on top of the hourglass, like wedged in places.
Okay. Icky.
Yes.
You should come see. The top is like a lid, like a door.
Oric will kind of snap his fingers, and Gladstone will appear and fly up to the top next to Tig, and I will look through his eyes to see what she sees.
As
so
she
you've
said.
got this. Like Tig could open this and go inside. But I don't know what all these are. They're very shiny and sparkles.
They're diamonds, Oric. They're diamonds.
Do
They're
we...
diamonds.
Of the exact same size and shape as the things inside the hourglass.
Holy shit, this thing is filled with diamonds.
It's been sitting here a long time. The glass is a little fogged up, but you can see the rough shape of them.
So do we need these? Like, are they helpful for your spells? Or is this something that we not touch because
The look on your face.
could cause dragons? Because Tig not have big brain, but Tig know this might be helpful.
I do need diamonds.
You need diamonds.
For time ravage. I
How
need
many?
diamond dust for that.
How much?
But
5,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
5,000.
Now that I don't have the eye anymore, I have to use
5,000.
components.
but
It's because I don't have the eye
um,
anymore.
But Icky, this if Tig climbed down and pulled chain other way after opening door, all the diamonds go on the floor and you can put in bag. But it means our glass thing not
Yes,
work
it might
anymore.
result in some dubious time magic.
Or Tig just meant it can't tell time, but okay.
It could rush our entire existences as far forward as it can possibly go till we die.
Yeah. Is
We
this already
met
working a spell? Oh, sorry, Nia.
We already met a really powerful Dunamancer. I don't really want to test this thing. It's not
Or-
necessary.
Roll an
Mhm.
investigation check. And then an arcana check.
Investigation is 28.
Bloody hell.
Arcana is a natural 24, 37.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So,
Fucking wizards.
in a mix of elven, sylvan, celestial, and infernal, whichever of those you
I
can
know
read.
all of those.
Oh, cool.
I
Great.
can read all of those.
So, there is a description of the idea was one of these moves time forward, one of these moves time backwards.
Any indications of which was which?
The one Tig is on is backwards. And I say, given you got a nat 20, it's everything outside of this room. So this room is
That's what I thought.
stationary. But outside of this room, will either go forward or backwards a day. So you could turn this 1,000 times, get 1,000 days.
A day
Jesus.
per turn a day.
Yeah. We've only been in this town for a day. We turn this back one day, that brings back Saros,
But also
who's
brings
still going to be
back
coming to
back
kill
as a-
us.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Or me. So I don't even think it's worth it for us to even gain a day.
Think of like the time turners, right? In Harry Potter, where they
Yeah.
like it just if
Yeah,
you turn
but
it like 50 times, it's 50 days, and then the sand starts running through.
Yeah.
Well, no, and here's the problem. At the time turners, all your time comes at you at once. You age the amount that you traveled.
Okay.
It's
I
not gonna
wasn't
happen
again.
here.
This room is stationary
It's frozen.
time. You're not gonna
Yeah.
have that issue. So
So, Icky, what does it do? And did Tig help?
Tig did help, but I don't think we should mess with these.
actually, you got a
This
very
one-
high investigation check. So just to cut you off for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
the top and the bottom are near identical in the fact they both have a hatch top and bottom. You did investigate quite highly, so yeah.
I know. You're tempting me to.
Just means you can open the bottom hatch if you want, and all the stuff comes out.
Yeah, I know, but we'd have to choose to go forward a day or back a day. So we could go forward a day, but I'm sure Nova wants us to do that so we can murder our friends and family.
Just make a decision if you want.
Tamela isn't here with us, so no, please.
The walls of this are
Only
just
yesterday.
glass as well, by the way.
Tig has
But
idea.
smashing them, I'm sure, is gonna fucking blow up.
Just leave them alone, please.
I suppose.
So we not touch them?
As tempting as they are, it does seem like that may be for the best.
Okay, we go. What do with that? I point to the dead body.
Did you search him for anything further?
Nothing's really been on any of these cultists, but I can check. And I'll go rifle through their pockets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is nothing on him. He kind of had to like run and leave. There's just the you get the same brooch on him that the others had, and you might find like a half dozen silver pieces.
Yeah. Nia just shrugs. Nothing but the mask.
I'm gonna walk around these hourglasses a little bit more. Are there any symbols or anything, or like a tapestry carvings on them?
No.
Alright. Any sigils on the floor?
Yeah, and I'd say that, with Oryx's roles, he'd already realised the sigils are about control and making sure this doesn't, like, spill out and cause problems.
Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to commit it to memory. Alright. I guess we go. I mean, we don't want to mess with time anymore.
Though it'll probably break.
I also don't think Sloane needs to be told she has to make a decision faster.
And you start hearing something shuffle through the passageway at the other end of the cave. Evan.
Try to see what it is.
You'd have to go through the passage into the sunlit area.
Yeah, that is on our heading. We're to pass through beyond.
Just want to see that you guys are not doing anything with the hourglasses. 100%. You guys moving on?
Moving on.
Flip the pages.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Sean, I can see your face, and I sent you a message too.
I'm just gonna.
I know.
I'm gonna move on. I'm just gonna whisper to Auric as we start to move on. Are you sure you don't want just one? Because Tig has sharp fingies. Tig can try and get one from outside, but Tig think it will be fine because Tig never wrong.
Tig, would you have just pried one loose at the top if you could reach it? You're like, oh, shiny. Just make a strength check if you would.
Swear to God.
Oh, thank God. Actually, I'm not sure if this would be good or not. Strength. Oh, fuck.
Tell me.
14?
You manage to pry, you try a few of them, and only one you manage to pry out. It's just a tiny diamond.
May I ask that this... Happy to say no. May I ask that this be before Gladstone popped up here? To tell me what the heck they were?
Sure.
Cool. Just be like, huh. They're so weird. I just tuck in underneath the bark near my heart.
Yep.
Of where the tree heart is.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, his body's in here. I was about to say we can resurrect this guy. But his
Yeah, you'd have
body's
to
in
chuck
here.
him
Throw his
out.
corpse
Chuck
out
him
the
out.
door. Turn
Yeah,
it back.
and
Chuck him out, yeah.
And then you could bring him inside and then fast forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's. I mean,
That was what I had thought.
I'll use I'll use a spell slot to cast detect magic,
Okay.
so that we
The
don't have to
magic
wait.
here-
So I don't think anyone wants to wait 10 minutes for Orc to do this.
The
To drag
magic
him
in
off.
here is almost gone. The only magic you get is from the diamonds. You look like you detect magic is like in your range, visual range, right? Or is it on an object? I can't remember how it works.
Visual range. It's visual
So-
range.
All right. Specifically, there is specks within the hourglass. There's like maybe 8 or 9 in there right now, and then there's a few on the roof, and there's one in Tig's chest. And that prompts you to look around the rest of the place. It's been swept up, like there's none everywhere else. Also, the mask that Nia is holding has no magical properties.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I suppose the magic of this room. Oric's eyes light up and then kind of dim down. This room has lost much of its magic.
Oh.
As that mask seems to have too, there's no magical properties to it.
But they're supposed to.
Irony. I
Hmm?
figured we'd take it. I figured we'd take it to potentially use it to convince the blue head to
But
join
they're,
together.
they're supposed to be magic. When
They were.
yeah, masks are supposed to be magic. Tig went through portal with Dominic and talked to Elven King and stuff, and they saw the Elven Prince had mask on and it made him go bad. They said that the mask was magic, so the mask is supposed to be magic, and if you put it on, you become bad, or like the type of dragon that the mask is.
Nia's just
This
gonna
one has been
slowly
depleted
put
of
up
magic.
Her mask on her face,
Hmm.
like her Oni mask, not the dragon mask. I'm pretty sure it's just a mask used by the cult.
No, they're supposed to be magic.
Not all
I sense no
masks
magic
are meant to be
in this
magic.
mask.
But
I'm assuming this is just dress code.
Oh,
that's weird.
Well,
You
the
did
cult
insist,
is-
though.
Well then,
Shit.
what is that noise then? Just reference the shuffling, like.
Maybe we
want-
should
As
go
you
look
say
at
that,
them
there's just
instead of
this-
standing here.
Boom, 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 as like massive moves.
Yeah, maybe we should go look instead of just standing here. No, I
It sounds
pushed
big.
past
You want
everybody
Tig to
get
go say
there.
hi?
Nia's already walking forward.
This is. Okay, you sound like you're being one of those people in a horror movie. It's like, dangerous, go to the danger.
No, she's just tired of us standing here while Oric's analyzing the magic room.
Alright, I'm
Being an
gonna
impatient
So-
go with
child.
Nia.
Oric, you are doing nothing with the hourglasses now that you know they have no magical effects anymore. You're just going to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I could, would love to grab one of the diamonds now and investigate them, but
Go nuts.
my means to get them have left, so I'll follow them.
Oh, because
Diamond's on the bottom of the thing, remember? Well, there's a hatch on the top and the bottom of the hourglass.
I'm sure you can break glass, Oric. Let's not. I know you're weak, but Jesus.
Don't you dare break the fucking
It's like
glass. So I'm not,
they-
yeah, I can't
they-
do that. I'm gonna just
gotta
bolt.
wonder,
I'm
how-
going with Nia, jogging into the other room towards where this sound is coming from, trusting Oric. I'm going, Oric, you go there. I'm gonna look after Nia.
And
Not
5
again.
seconds after she says that, I'm going to break the glass.
All right, make a strength check or cast a spell. Your choice.
Of all people, you should know.
Just this
That's a
really
dumb
weak, like,
idea.
like punch from Oric. He's like, I'm not Sloan. All the rest.
You know what? I'm gonna say no. Auric doesn't break the glass. There's just a moment where Auric like with it, with his hand, just kind of like clinks it, like he's thinking of punching it.
Ding, ding, ding.
As you do it, some of the beads inside shift, and one of the diamonds does like hit the edge and scrape off like the dust inside. You see this little tiny diamond right there, probably worth about 100 gold pieces.
Oh.
I miss you.
Just like,
And I'll walk away. I won't.
Okay.
I won't break the glass.
Gladyson's just like
I'll
looking
go
at
try
it,
one.
like pecks his beak against a couple times. Follows you. As you get to the other side, you hear this. Orders.
Hi.
Why are you here?
Your mic is.
You're gonna have to go closer to your mic when you're
I
using that
don't
voice.
want to. That's very painful on the throat. Hello.
fucking hell.
Shannon's gonna yell at you.
Yeah, I know. Orders, why are you here?
I'm sorry, what?
Mortals, why are you here?
Is it still too bad? Because I'll change. I'll just speak normally if it's too
I
bad.
just
No, I
couldn't-
heard it. I
just
heard it.
couldn't understand.
I'll translate.
Thanks, sorry.
I think we've made that joke before. DMs translating each other's
Yeah.
weird
Yeah. Yeah.
undead and demon voices.
Mortals, why are you here? What is asking that question?
Dracolich.
Oh, fabulous.
Is it?
As you sort of walk in and you hear it as you turn, there's just this massive thing. It's like mostly made of shadow and bone as it sort of like moves out of the shadows of this thing. And you've walked in and you're like, it's quite bright, and you realize that, and you're only just inside the entrance right now. Zonto has set this place up with a stable portal to another world that a sun shines through on. So it's like one way. It allows the sunlight to come in, and there's actually trees and plants growing in this area.
Oh, I'm sort of gonna stand in front of Nia, like, stay back. We're here to help. Can come say hi?
How are you going to help?
I'm gonna put one foot through into the sunlight and try and plant my roots into the earth. Like, it's okay. We're here to help. Make sure that the horsemen don't get here. And Tick can grow leaves for you, and we want everything to keep existing, please.
Yes, Nia?
Is it a blue Dracolich?
Yes.
Nia's going to put the blue mask on.
Nothing happens.
No,
I'm gonna step.
she's doing it as a show of like to try and back up what Tick is saying, that we're not here to hurt the Dracolich.
Why have you got the false mask?
She said it was dress code.
It just sort of like
Found it.
laughs a little bit. It's like dry sort of.
Found it. They found it on a dead cultist.
The
We'll break it down
betrayal.
easy for you. We were lied to.
Just nods to you.
Nova, are there individual names for the heads of the of Tiamat, or is it just they're all Tiamat?
There are. I can open my notes if you are going to require them.
Yeah.
I would just if I
Helpful.
if I know the name of the blue head, I'll address them
Oh
properly.
yes. Make a history check with disadvantage. Or it is old.
Disadvantage.
May I make one as well?
For it is old.
Would this have ever been anything I was taught in my teachings for Bahamut?
Oh, I actually haven't written this one down either. One moment.
If I may, I'm just going to.
One moment.
Yeah.
Up. The disadvantage fucked me. It would have been a 30. but it became 14.
Nope. You'd like to make a roll with disadvantage as well, Nia?
Yep. Was that
Why are you
history?
rolling at disadvantage?
Yeah, because this is a very,
no.
very old creature that you should not really know about.
Oh, okay.
It's also
This
been
never would
hidden.
have been.
Hidden away.
This never would
No,
have been taught
not
to me
really.
as part of my. Okay. Well, history.
Mhm.
An 11 or a 17, so no.
No. All right.
Oric would step forward very calmly and say would speak in Draconic and say, "We've come, great ancient blue dragon, to help you persist, to continue. In hopes of you helping us persist and continue."
Because if you don't persist, the horsemen are going to come.
I know this. I was left here stripped of power to guard my brother, dead though he may be.
I'm gonna walk into the sunlight and trees completely.
Mm-hmm.
Waddle on forward and sit down in front of the Draculich calmly and sort of settle my roots into the earth and start sort of growing some tree, flowers out. Hello, I am Tig, and try to reach out to shake a hand. This how Tig make friends? Tig don't like being left behind either. So Tig don't want you to be left behind. And we want to keep existing so we can do stuff like this and make life and make happy. And it's not fair that you got left behind, and Tig doesn't leave anyone behind. So we want to help. So that you can stay. I am Tig. What's your name?
You may address me as the Azure Lord.
Hi, Azulon. I just bow.
Artigariel. You freed Viridia.
Yeah, that was definitely a big mistake. So that's why Tig is here, is to fix my mistakes. I know that was partly my fault. I'm not going to pretend it wasn't. I know I made mistakes. I'm trying to fix that. And not blame someone else. I don't have the people with me anymore who also helped the green-headed one escape. I can't say their name properly. I'm sorry, but it's not their fault. And I point to the rest of the party. I'm like, it's not their fault. Okay, they have nothing to do with that. It's Tig's family fault, not theirs. So if you're angry, you can be angry at Tig, but not them. They're just trying to help so that you can stay and keep persisting.
And not to stay here necessarily.
Yeah.
I wish to feel the wind in my wings, the sun on my back, and the crunch of bones between my teeth.
As we all do.
Well, yeah.
Let's look at both of you.
Is there a way
Crunch
for
of
us to give you
bones?
like a new body? 'Cause you seem very floaty.
He looks down at Nia.
Only the whelpling can.
Okay, take it from here, Nia.
You need blood. Is that what you need?
I have that already. The last drops in my drying heart. What I cannot do is touch the brother. I cannot be the one to raise him, to reforge what we were. Only a metallic gun.
Oric's just looking at Nia right now, kind of like, this is the time. Shit'll get off the pot, as they say.
Random dude.
See, I learned something from Sloane.
That's
I feel like
fantastic.
she looks down at her hands and she says, I'm not sure I am one anymore. But I'll try.
Enough of one, I can feel it.
I'll try.
And he raises himself up and spreads his wings, and the shadow kind of dissipates, and he is this rotting dragon with bones showing in most places, and this foul light spills off him, and in the shadow behind him is a big fucking horde. Like, a big horde. Let me just double check one thing quickly. I'll just tell you roughly in the gold pieces what you're looking at. Let me have
So that's where
a
that
look.
90 on the percentile die is coming from.
1 second.
Yay, Tig!
Uh-oh.
There's roughly 200,000 gold pieces lying behind him.
You could buy a house with that.
Yeah,
In today's drug market, in today's housing
You
market.
could buy a city with that.
yeah.
Oh, they're so pretty. You have so many shinies.
Yep.
That's gonna get you to the great beyond, all right? Jesus Christ.
One moment while I do the last bit of maths here.
Stars above.
There's also about 31,000 platinum pieces there as well. They're all mixed together.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I'm not. That doesn't include all the gems, art, magic items. There's a lot.
And it's all behind
31,000 platinum?
This is what has an ancient dragon horde. The maximum to be rolled is 42,000.
So I did good.
Uh-huh.
As you've been talking, you've been moving it. I've had a dice going from 1 to 6. It's like it's moved towards you, and Tig did bump it up a couple pips.
Ah, yay.
Okay. So we see
It sits
big,
there,
big hall of shinies.
and it puts its claws inside its chest and rips open a bunch of its ribs, so you can see the heart, which beats like once every minute.
Oh no.
And with the light, you can almost see through the walls. There is just the littlest bit of blood pooled in the bottom. He's almost gone.
What?
Where must she spill her blood?
Her blood doesn't matter.
Oh.
Take mine.
And then he scratches the ground, and there's a thin layer of soil. And then underneath the entire thing here is just platinum.
Mia is gonna take her just take a short sword out.
Yep. If
What's
Shannon's
up
there,
at
she
it?
might want to come back in a minute. Yep.
Just before she steps forward, looks up again to like get like a confirmation on what she's about to do.
Well, yeah, he sort of taps his heart gently and then taps the metallic platinum floor, which you realize this entire area, this entire
we're
like
standing
few 100-foot
on.
square thing
It's him.
is
We're
Bahamut.
standing on, yeah. Nia, assuming this is what he's telling her to do, is going to then stab it to spill the blood onto the ground.
Very nice.
Well done.
Well done.
What the fuck just happened? Did I miss something here?
No,
No,
just
Shannon just, like,
slowly
straight
creeping up.
As
Okay, I was about to say, did I just do something dumb? What?
no.
No.
As you do it,
Oh, sorry.
you stab it, and the blood sprays out for just a moment, and then trickles down your blade, down your hand, and starts dripping onto the floor. None has landed on the platinum bit yet, but you are getting covered in it. He's a
Then
big
she's
boy.
gonna-
It's enough to drown you in it.
Well, then she's going to lean down and I was told to touch the brother, so I go to find that spot of platinum with the blood on my hand and touch it.
He sits there and he's like the last of his life. But he's willingly sort of given it up at this point.
Say the words.
Fuck, Shelby doesn't know the words. Am I supposed to say the prophecy? Is that what I'm being told to say? Throw me a bone here, Kyle.
Just do
I'm
it.
not.
I'm gonna assume that's what you ask in character, and he just kind of slowly nods. As he starts slumping,
Quickly.
Right,
blood of the
she
sister.
does. The blood of the sister will raise the brother.
there's this blinding white flash. Everyone make a Constitution save or be blinded for the next minute.
Me too.
Everyone.
Shining brighter
Natural
than
20.
all others, the void
Well,
comes for the
that's a
prime. Shards
27.
born of shards, trapped in cages of law. The dark is hungry and unopposed. The
It's a
5 heads of the
27.
tyrant queen combine to rage against the dying of the light. Tiamat must rise.
I mean, that's not the whole thing, for sure. That is the whole thing. She only had to say her one bit, but yep.
Good on you, Sean.
I got a 13, 13, but that's off of a natural one.
Okay, so Sean is blind. Well, Ulrich is blind.
Oh,
What about you,
God.
Sloan?
23.
23? Tig?
31.
Okay, so you're all fine except for Ulrich, who's blinking away the light.
Got a flashbang.
I snap Gladstone out and look through his eyes.
Oh, Gladstone was already there. Roll him a con save.
Damn it. Owls have bad constitution.
Please tell me he just explodes with a flashbang.
He's a nocturnal creature.
He got
Why
a
we-
2
He's just
for
I
a
just fly
total
like-
of 1.
he's flying around. It's like, oh fuck you, Nia, as he like plows into the ground.
Yes. Torment him.
As you all get blinded for like a round, but Sean is or Ulrich is for a minute. And as the light clears, there's just a pile of bones on the floor, and the ground starts rumbling.
What happened? What happened?
There's this beam of light that comes straight down through the roof of this place.
Wow.
It sort of like sunders the portal for a moment above you. And you see this massive golden dragon dive into the floor. Rumbling stops. A small scale appears on the ground and breaks free, reforging into a platinum whelpling. I heard it.
Little baby Bahamut.
I'm sorry, what just happened? There's a baby dragon on the ground?
It sort of flexes. It's like,
Oh.
thank you, Nia. It will take time for me to amass my full power again. Stretches.
Oh my
He's just
gosh,
staring
that's so
at it.
cool.
And this
Amazing.
voice is both just telepathically transmitted into your head like thunderously, and is also loud enough to shake the walls and like dust starts coming off the edges of the cavern because it's the full thing. It's just he has to force it back into the correct shape. So he's only using a little bit of power here, and the rest is underground being reformed into him from a like effectively a meteorite that fell.
That's so cool.
If you wish to
I-
raise your brother, now is the time. Your blood on the blade. Quickly.
She does. So,
What do you do? Describe it.
did he say my blood on the blade?
Your blood, and he looks across the Sloane, on the blade.
Okay, yeah, no. Nia cuts her hand and she like
My
goes
blade?
up to Sloane,
Mhm.
and she, without even telling Sloane what she's doing, she just goes and puts her and runs a streak of blood along like the flat of the coat patch.
What?
Half asked
Do
me
I
to
know
make
that you're
sure you
supposed to
did
do
not
that?
forget. I don't think you were paying enough attention at the time. You were deciding whether you were going to agree to a deal, so.
Okay.
I think,
Yeah, that's right. You were
yeah.
thinking about it while he was talking to.
Yeah.
And we were side chatting, so I also missed it.
So yeah, you actually need to like cut her with the Kopesh. I think.
Oh fuck! Then I'll just
No,
cut my own
no,
hand
no,
off.
no.
Okay.
You did it. You cut yourself, and then you
And
put
throw
blood
it
on
in
the
the
blade.
Kopesh.
That's fine.
Okay.
And he's like, recite the words, child.
Blood of the sister will raise the brother.
Who wants to make a Constitution save? Everybody!
Oh. Is this because the soul's inside the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well,
all right,
that's
I'm back,
another
I'm back, I'm back.
27, my friends.
Ready?
Imagine Auric
uh,
just got his freaking vision back too.
He's like, oh my god, why?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I got a 30.
He's like, oh my me, why?
Like, would you stop?
19.
You're all
Almost.
It was an 18 DC, so you're fine. After like 6 seconds, you see this ghostly figure leaving Sloane's blade and moving across to you. Yeah. The ring glows bright and wraps itself around the figure, like coming off your finger and like enlarging. Spells come out of it, all this arcane energies, things you've never seen before, Auric. And it wraps itself around your brother, and then that energy flows into you. The little baby platinum dragon flies up to you. It uses its wings to wrap them around your neck. The body curls up, and it transmutes itself into a platinum scale chain, mimicking the one you destroyed. You can feel your brother inside you, it will take maybe a day or two, maybe less if you get some good rolls. But he can be brought forward. You can give him time on this world where he takes form and you sleep within him. You will never exist together, but you'll be able to trade places. And currently he has the power of the half-dragon, which has been returned. There's some overflow. You can feel magic coming back to you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, but it's there.
Enough to tug on to cast a cantrip, or just enough to be present and aware of it?
Present and aware of it, and you're pretty sure, like, as you can feel your brother settling, you can feel it growing. So eventually maybe you'll be able to cast spells again.
Yeah, Nia's just silent and processing exactly what she's like experiencing. She's like staring down at the pendant as if she can't believe it's sitting there right now. This feeling coming back.
As you all sit there in amazement, is there anything you want to do right now?
I'd like to, while I've settled into the earth a little bit in front of the horde, I know I have like 3 gold pieces left on my person. I don't know where.
Yep.
But I'd like to take one of the gold pieces out and just add it to the horde.
Okay.
And then I'd actually just like to grow a bunch of dragon orchids, which are actually a thing. And it's just a little awkward flower, but it curls down in such a way with the flowers that spread back, and it looks like a little dragon. And they're all like purple and blue and stuff like that. And I'd like to grow a couple of those on the floor in front of the horde.
As the hole starts to close up above you, you hear the flapping of feathered wings. I'm going to give you guys a couple rounds to decide what you want to do, and then you're stuck with what's happening. So, anyone want to do anything?
I just wanted to look at my Kopesh. Does it look/feel any different?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, cool.
I'll give you something with that in just a sec.
Wait.
Is war coming this way, or is that someone else?
As you all start to feel this burning rage build within you, every one of you. And you start to hear screams coming from the outside of the chamber, and you realize now that the dragon's gone, the shadow that was in the corners has been lifted, and there's cages of humans gathered by the cultists. And they start to yell, scream. You can see them getting angry, and they start fighting each other.
Oh boy.
No. We are going now. And I'm going to start getting really angry and like, no, we're leaving right now. I don't care what you're doing.
Where are we going?
Away from here. Because do you know what that is?
And then there's a crash as a shape slams into the ground, coming through the hole in the roof. Dust is thrown up, and everyone has to make a constitution save as a thunderclap goes off from its landing.
Natural 20.
22.
Nice. 27.
Or 30. 32.
Okay.
24.
If I fail, I will indomitable this roll.
What did you say you rolled? 22?
22.
Yeah, you're fine. foul light is given off from whatever landed. The dust obscures it, but you see shadowed a tall woman with huge black wings flared out. And
I use the scroll
end
of
the
sequester.
session there.
Oh.
We're ending the session there.
Oh shit.
You made the veil thin
Motherfucker.
by doing god stuff. Now it's here.
Of course we did.
I didn't do God stuff. I love you talking about.
Thank you very much, the Elamite. I appreciate that. You are so close to the end of this book. Like, look at it. There's only this many pages left.
Wow. It only took what?
1 season.
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah, imagine if we stayed on track, though. We'd be such lower level. And with less
It'd be so
powers.
boring.
There's
We get eat up.
Let me go. I'm just gonna. I think Sean's seen the stat block for this thing as well. So
I have.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, I already hate War because she fucked up my god. Correction, my angel from my last campaign. So I hate her so much already.
Okay. We're going to say thanks everyone for coming. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. I hope all the players enjoyed it. There was quite a bit of lore dump today instead of all the small skirmishes from last week. I want to hear some, and I wanted you back, Sloane, so that she could do the blood thing and not just be like, Sloane doesn't say anything. She's like, you're just like, wait, what? Why? Ah! And then it happened. And
No, I appreciate it. That was, and it took me a second to catch up, like why the fuck we needed the Kopesh, but I got there.
So I want to know who you are, where you're from, and favorite moments. One for each player, you can, including yourself. We're going to start with Shannon, so she can go to bed. You can keep your ears on if you want and close your thing so that you
I'll
can
go first, but I'll stick around. This doesn't take too long.
Okay.
Get out of here.
get the fuck out of here. Go to sleep.
I was
Alrighty.
this close to falling asleep on the couch that I heard my name. I was like, shit, I gotta go.
Thank you very much for coming back. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for calling me back and accommodating this very, 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 very pregnant mama. Very, very, very pregnant.
Almost as pregnant as possible.
Seriously, 36 weeks today, everybody. That's 9 months.
I'm gonna help Shannon get started here before she forgets.
She's got to hold on for 2 more weeks.
She is the community manager. She's from Paradise Productions. She plays Scarlet. She's played Katya. She plays Sloane here.
I roll back the time turner thing to reverse your.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shannon. I am the community manager for Paradise Productions. Yes, I play Scarlet. I play Katya, who hopefully we'll get to see within our last two sessions. That'd be very cool. I miss her. We have our very first campaign coming to an end in 2 weeks because baby. And it's gonna be great. I'm very excited about. I'm excited, but also very sad because I'm not ready to say goodbye to Scarlet. I don't think I'd ever be ready to say goodbye to Scarlet. Let's be honest. I love her too much. So I community manage, so I do Twitter and Instagram and Discord stuff. But I also have a teammate, which I think I'm pointing the right way this time.
Who knows?
Yeah, I think you are. You are.
I am. Yes, I am.
Well,
That
you're pointing
one.
at Shelby, but past Shelby.
That's why I said skip over one frame.
There you go.
To the creative director. Go.
I'm the creative director. Wait,
You meant to
Shannon,
do
what
your
are
favorite moments.
Oh,
She didn't have favorites. She hated the session. Just why she left.
She's like, God, I'm so sick of these people.
Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go in order of people I see on my Zoom here. Tig, I really liked the dragon orchids. I'm a big fan of just little details like that, and like little details that add to the scene. So I thought that was a really cool creative thing to do there, and in remembrance of the blue head, the azul Lord.
Azure Lord, yes.
Azure.
Like the
Oh, it's
color
Azure.
blue.
I was listening.
Mm.
I promise. For me, I don't know. I feel like I didn't do a whole lot tonight. I'm gonna be honest. I was struggling hard trying to make sense of all of the deals and stuff that were being proposed. So I was trying to channel that into my roleplay. But it was fairly genuine. So I don't know. I like that about myself. If I'm feeling real emotions, I'm gonna try and incorporate it into my roleplay.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Let's see, Mr. Timey Wimey Wizard. I wasn't watching your face, but I could hear it with your conundrum with the glass and the diamonds. I know you wanted to break it and I put in the chats, I don't know if anybody saw it, but I said, I'll break the glass for you. But no, on a more serious note, I liked your conversation with the half, with the deals, the going back and forth and making sure you knew what you were agreeing to before you went and shook his hand. So that helped me understand. So appreciate that. Nia, and so this is a combination, Nia and Nova. I loved the reincarnation, I guess, of sorts of your brother. I thought that was very cool, and I could picture that very, very clearly, and I thought you both did a really, really awesome job with that. Okay, Sean, now go.
Yep, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, your turn.
I'm Sean, as has been said many times. I am the creative director, as Shannon said, the creative director of Paradise Productions. And I've been your time boy tonight. And I DM our other stuff and do other things every now and then. And yeah, my favorite parts of this evening. Nova, I'll start with you. Big fan of the deals. Auric doesn't like deals, but I like them. And just really good. I particularly liked the deal with Nia, because and this is kind of also my half favorite part for Shelby too. I just really liked Nia's reaction. I liked Shelby's reaction to the you have to kill the other people who are your family. You got to kill your second family. I liked that part. But for a more full one for Nia, I could really picture Nia in the chamber when she takes the longsword out and stabs the heart and then smears the blood and then goes to I don't know. Nia was just very visceral there in a way that I thought was cool, and also compelling. Tig, I loved. I always love when Tig has a burst of lore memory, and I was like, I knew we were kind of like we gotta keep moving, but I really wanted to do another let's learn more about Tig situation and and to be like, so, and then this is kind of like maybe since Auric's night hanging out with Tig, now he just wants to talk and learn more about Tig, and I like we get these flashes of Tig's past life through these attempts to communicate that are always very fun, but also just like Tig's immediate friend to the giant Draco Lich, which I know we all knew were kind of we should help. He told us we should help him, but the manner of it. And Sloane. For Sloane, there was a particular moment that I'm trying to remember exactly what it was that I really liked, because I thought it was a very tiny moment that I think could breathe out a little more in future sessions or even next session. It was this is also kind of a Tig moment too, but it was when Tig was like, I hate emotions. Emotions suck. And then I love that after Oric kind of was like, Tig, you have to handle these things, Sloan was like, I hate emotions too.
That was good, yeah.
Because it was simultaneously like that one-upping that they're kind of doing, either intentional or not intentional, but also it was like they're the same. They're alike.
They're the same.
Yeah, they are the same. That's why we keep fighting. It's like, I'm better. No, I'm better.
I don't know that Tig's actually fighting with Sloan. I think Sloan's just fighting with Tig. Thank you, Sean.
Different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you pass it to? You should do one for yourself, really.
Yeah. What was your
You haven't done yourself yet.
moment?
I was just
Yeah.
being nonsense all session.
No, you were not.
You was a bit loopy
Cryptic
today. I liked
nonsense.
it.
Yeah.
It was good.
I enjoyed I don't know actually. Oric, I liked that he I mean, I guess that's kind of I liked Oric was kind of loopy tonight. He was a little out of it, I think. I
Getting
think
used
this
to
whole...
having his soul back.
Yeah, but I also think it's the thing with Oric right now is that, and this is maybe also somewhat myself, is like in this dungeon of sorts has had to make a lot of calls and has had to be like kind of the person in the room who Tig's looking to him to be like, what do we do next? Sloan's always kind of looking to him, and then occasionally Nia, although Nia would be the one who would be like, all right, you're taking too long, Oric, and keep going. But like Oric is like overwhelmed with like duty to do things and to make actual choices and not just wait for eternity and take things as slow as possible. And then that kind of came to a head with the whole deal with Half and Asmodeus. So yeah, I liked that vibe. No, it's got to be someone else with a very discerning scepter.
AMPZND Epsent?
Ampersand.
I love it. All right, thank you for the raid. We're just wrapping up. We're just saying our favorite moments, and we're heading off.
They've had deals with devils and raising dead gods, and it's been an interesting session. So who are you passing off to, Sean?
Casually.
Pass it off over to Shelby.
Hi, my name is Shelby, your whistle is Shibby-Doo-Doo. I'm from a channel called Whistle While You Work, where I've told stories of my D&D adventures. Now it's a safe haven for a small animatic series that I'm working on. I'm also a Twitter artist, and I stream occasionally here on Twitch. I'm a regular player here. I play in our World of Darkness game, where I play another teenager, but tonight I've been Nia. And my favorite moments. Yeah, Oric took my one for Tig. When Tig came, was just like sat with the dragon, was like, "Hi, friend, we're gonna help you." That was adorable.
This
and it's just everything
ancient
I love about
Draco
Tig.
Lich has been eating souls for like hundreds of years, and she's like, "Let's be friends." And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, it's everything I love about Tig. Shannon's is a pretty subtle one, but it's something I just love about Sloan. Ever since Tig came into the pictures, every time Tig calls Sean Iggy, you can see the anger on Shannon's face. I love it.
It's great.
Method acting.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. Oric, your contemplation with the hourglasses, that was hilarious. Just I could see it. I'm like, oh, Solus Oric would have already cracked these things open, or already would have turned them back 10 years or some shit. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I can see where you're like, oh, but I have a soul now. I can't do that.
Here's my wizard. Yes.
Thank you, Siberian.
And Nova. My favorite moment from you, I think, has been just your reactions at the absurdity of some of our choices. I don't know, there's a few times where I saw in your face and you're like, oh, okay, you find nothing. I don't know why you're doing this. And there's just a certain sense of satisfaction I get as a player from getting that reaction from my DM sometimes. I don't know.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. You got a favorite moment for yourself?
Oh, honestly, I love that I'm just learning Mia's impatient in dungeons.
Yeah.
Like in high stress situations, I'm learning that Nia is impatient. She doesn't like stay calm and collected. She's like, no, we need to keep moving. There's an immortal behind us. We can't just sit here. Stop looking at the hourglasses.
You was like, I have to go do the Bahamut things. Like, it has to be done. He's right here. So you knew.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
yeah, I like that I've decided that Nia is very impatient when she's got a lot of anxiety breathing down her neck.
Okay. So the last person up is Shro. Hey, Bear.
Hello. I'm gonna start with, shut up. I'm gonna start with my DM favorite. I actually was typing all these out because I was like, I can't focus. So the first one is definitely the baby dragon. Ah, so fucking cute. My heart and soul.
The baby dragon.
Ah, I love so much.
Which is weird.
Oh, adorable. And giving Sloane and Nia like those little jabs of just reminding you what you promised. Just don't forget who you promised this to. You know, come on. It's that little jab, and I liked it. But then the making good on the deal and rewarding as soon as like their end of the bargain has been ticked off. It was a nice little, it's a bit of a jab, but you know, the reward you get from this is something that you have genuinely wanted. So you will be rewarded for making good on your promise. Like, it's okay. I thought that was really nice. Everything came full circle on that, and it was really nice. For me, I'll definitely go with the hi, I'm Tig, what's your name? Because it's big, it's old, it's weird. To Tig, it's just like, oh, we make friends with things that are big and old and weird. I can trust them a lot more than I can trust little things, because little things are sneaky. Big things, I'm like, oh no, I like you. I don't get you, so no one else does, so I like you. Let's be friends. And it seemed very lonely, so it was just kind of cute.
So then
also
you shouldn't like Auric.
Auric is
I'm
weird,
old.
okay? I met
I'm weird
him
and
in the
old.
forest, and he
little.
was weird.
You're little.
Yeah, but his
My
magic
brain's
was big, okay? Yeah. But my definitely favorite self moment was the books. Just like, this is picture books. I can learn from this, and then, you know, and showing it to Auric and being like, this is how we consume knowledge. In Tig's mind, that's how it works, so therefore it worked, okay? For Nia, it was finally getting her brother back and like having that time to be the leader of a prophecy. Like, she seemed very unsure of what she was doing, but it was nice to see Nia knew what she had to do, but at the same time was very afraid because she understood the consequences of getting it wrong. So it made something that was so simple seem very like it could go wrong instantly. And it was nice to see her be at the front of that and take on that risk and then see the reward from it. It was really heartwarming to see her have her moment and get her brother back. And I was like, this is what she's waiting for. I loved it. Sloane.
Wanted some family back, damn it.
Yeah.
My
Sloane.
camera's blocked by my mic for so long.
Trying to catch Tig. Unsuccessfully. So let's switch to the other side.
This side or that side. It's got to be here somewhere.
Yeah, just having a go. I loved it so much. It was just the simplest thing, but I loved it. It was very like obligatory, like, oh, I guess I have to do something.
Yeah.
This'll do. and Oric is still showing the interest in really getting to know Tig. Like when something pops up, he's just like, hang on a minute. This is a line of questioning. Whoops. Can you not do that, Finn? It was like, this is a line of questioning we're going to pursue. Not right now, but I'm not forgetting. And I like how he sort of just hones in on that one thing. And it's like, but yeah, it was definitely the hunger for the diamonds. Seeing the self-restraint now that he's got his soul back. And then it's like, my actions have consequences that affect other people now, not just me. Okay. I was just like, I wanted it to break. I wanted you to break the glass so bad.
I was very close to it.
I was
Well,
like,
if we survive war, you can get it on the way out.
yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of shit I want on the way out of here.
We're gonna need another bag of
Just
holding.
Make it work.
We're gonna need another bag of holding.
All right. My favorite moments, I guess.
Yeah.
I think the deals were pretty good. I liked being able to. It was good because I got to be like, what do you guys want? And then if you guys didn't offer something, I kind of used my knowledge of what I thought you guys wanted to get you on track, on path, doing things. And they were fairly difficult things to acquire a lot of the times, like, you know, taking your brother's soul out of a blade and, you know, getting it maybe not entirely back where it needs to be, but, you know,
It's
you
not
and
in the
he
abyss anymore.
you and he now share a body. You are, you know, you'll always be a part of each other. When one of you dies, the other one dies. So it's a interesting thing, and I'll have to go through the mechanics of that later.
Yeah. I need to know.
I didn't mention it here, but I have in my notes that Nia gets a dragon kitty familiar here. So it'll be coming out of the horde, start of the next session, this little kitten that's also draconic, and she'll be like, meow, we're friends now.
The world is
So,
covered in
Nia's
kitten hybrids with other animals.
Yes.
Kirby.
Nia's getting an emotional support animal. She's finally
That's-
getting the
that is it.
service
That's
animal,
actually-
the
that's
therapy
what she
animal
needs.
she desperately needs.
I definitely liked just Tig's antics are always pretty good. I did like the you in the library just like chewing on books and or like, so you know how to summon devils now, do you? Yep. Well, that's enough of that then. Just closes the book. Like, no. You know, the banter between Oric and Tig is always good, as well as, you know, Sloane's annoyance at everything Tig does, especially the Icky. Because, you know,
I love that.
Icky is my wizard. The showdown next week will be interesting, because we have a war god, the aspect of war. We have you, Oric, who are going to be getting some upgrades at the start of next session. You know, I think I'll be fair to Nia and possibly allow her upgrades to go through before next session, and then Tig will just be Tig. Tig has enough. She's fine.
Yeah, Tig is fine. Tig is happy. All Tig needs is a bucket and a book with pictures.
And then we'll see how much damage you guys cause before you leave, because it might be hard for you to take everything you want from this place, or you could be perfectly fine and be able to just spend the next 6 months carting out gold. So we'll see how it be. Anyways, let's find someone to raid, and we'll.
Bunny's being elusive.
Yeah, he does that. It's a little asshole sometimes. It's like, come pat me, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll pat you, and it just runs away. You're like, well, fuck you then.
Oh, so they do what cats do. They're
Our
persnickety
cats
little
do.
shits.
Our cats are great. Like,
I
you
mean,
want
my
pat?
cats are great too. They're just also cats.
Fair. Who are we rating? People's.
I should roll
Who's
3 natural
alive?
ones in like roll.
Good. Get 'em out.
Banish that dice.
Oh, I just got a nat 20.
No one
It's
wants
all
to
good.
tell me who we're rating?
There's the balance.
I don't see anybody I know on.
What about you two?
There's one called Fire and Flames Cometh.
What about people that the Paradise production people know?
I mean, there's people we know, but they're not playing D&D or tabletop.
I mean, otherwise I just raid.
TTRP Theater is playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Who is?
TTRP Theater.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be good.
Do them.
Here, I'll
All right.
put it in chat.
Yep, and we are going to do a 30-second ad before we pass it off. If you enjoyed tonight's session, please make sure you follow us. We have website, YouTube channel, things will be going up soon. When I get paid next week, I can finally afford to get Adobe again. Yay! But yeah, let's run that ad to say goodbye, everyone, and then
so expensive.
yeah, and then I'll be setting up the raid. So bye bye, see you soon.
Bye.
Wait, Sarah.
Bye.
There we go. And then
What the hell are you doing?
over
Waving.
here and go.